So what are the 5 lipless crankbait colors that you should buy as a beginner to get started with lipless crankbaits? Stay tuned, it's coming up. Alright y'all, Lou here from Beyond the Bounds. This is a channel geared towards bass fishing and gear reviews. So if you like that sort of thing, click that subscribe button up top. Make sure you hit that bell so you get notified when I release new videos. Today's topic is going to discuss the 5 crankbait colors, the 5 lipless crankbait colors that I think you should have in your arsenal, especially if you're a beginner and you're just getting into fishing or just getting into the lipless crankbait game. Question of the day. What are your favorite lipless crankbait colors? Make sure you put those down in the comments section below so that other people can gain from your knowledge as well. So these are going to be my top picks for a beginner to get into the lipless crankbait game. A lipless crankbait is something that's going to work from early spring all the way up into the winter months. It's a very versatile bait that can cover a lot of the water column. You can burn it across the top of the water, you can drop it down, let it hit the bottom and just slowly tick, the tops of grass. You can rip it out of that grass, trigger a bite, you can just burn it back in the mid-column water area depending on where those fish are at. You can fish it like a square bill crankbait, drag it down ledges. It's a very versatile bait and it's a bait that puts a lot of fish in the boat. So this is a brand independent video. I'm not focusing on any specific brand. I like Bill Lewis, I like Yamamoto's, I like One Knockers, Babuya. It's really brand independent because we're talking about the colors, and these colors are what you should focus on when you're making your first purchase of lipless crankbaits or just restocking your lipless crankbait collection. First and foremost, I'm going to start off with the silver blackback. This is one that is going to work in so many variety of situations. It will work in sunny, cloudy, stained, clear. It's going to shine a little bit better in your sunny, cloudy, clear water situations, but it is one that has generated a lot of fish for me. It's also one that has probably won me the most money in tournaments. This color right here, silver blackback, probably generated over, I'd say $1,500 in tournament winnings for me. And it's one of those, again, just key baits that I'm always going to be going to year round. All right, let's get into the next color, which is definitely a color that's going to shine really well in both the spring and the fall and in grass areas, heavily vegetated areas, to where you can definitely rip traps. That's the red. That's the red in just different variations, but it's a lipless crankbait color that if you're, again, getting into buying lipless and you're making that first purchase or you're restocking, you need to have red in your repertoire of lipless crankbaits. It's going to generate fish, especially in the spring and in the fall. It's not a color I really throw a lot during the summer. If you had success or a lot of success throwing red in the summer, throw that down in the comment section below. I'd like to read about it. So my next one on the list is going to be your whites and your threadfin shads, sexy shad type colors. These are colors that really do well in your cloudy, clear water situations. They generate a lot of hits. Again, the tight wobble of some of these, the tighter wobble is what generates those better hits in those situations to where you've got finicky bass or colder water conditions. One that I've really been impressed with is the Gary Yamamoto. You can actually pick these up at Walmart, but they're a high quality crankbait for a lower cost. They've got good paint jobs and excellent hooks. I believe these are Mustad triple grip hooks that these come with out of the package, which makes them a really good deal. So check out the Gary Yamamoto lipless crankbait series. I think you'll be impressed with them. The next color that's really going to benefit you in kind of a sunny, stained water situation is going to be your gold. Now this is a One Knocker by Booyah, and it's got a really louder knock that's in there. It's one that I definitely like. I know a lot of people like the One Knocker series, but again, we're going over colors, and this is a color, again, if you're generating a new list of lipless crankbaits that you need to get before the year starts, your chrome, your reds, your golds, these are going to cover basically all the bases that you can kind of run into so that you're not out there buying 50,000 different lipless crankbaits. So again, sunny, stained water, that's where this guy's gonna shine. The last on the list is gonna be your chartreuse, and this is a really good color for your stained water situations. This is a Bill Lewis one. It's a good color that I like. Stuck a few fish on this at the end of last year. Again, just ripping them out of grass, but stained water situations definitely have a chartreuse in your repertoire. So to recap that again, guys, you're gonna have silver. You're also gonna have a gold. Definitely gonna always need a red in there for the spring, wintertime vegetation type areas. A white, whether that be in a chartreuse. This is the Yamamoto. You can hear the kind of more subtleness to it. And that's kind of a key thing in there that you might pick up as well, that you need to make sure that you have kind of different rattle variations. You know, that's your Yamamoto. That's your Bill Lewis. That's your one knocker. You know, maybe a larger Strike King Red Eye Shad right there. And finally, you know, the last little key to that is pick up just a slightly different variation of it. This is a floater version, the silver black back, and it's got just a little bit different sound than the other Bill Lewis. These are both Bill Lewis. So guys, I hope you like this video. Again, key color combinations for maybe making your very first rattle trap purchase, you're restocking, gearing up for this next year, whatever that may be. These are my 5 top picks for rattle traps and lipless crankbaits. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all have a good one.